If I told you that $5 for 3 emergency blankets has the same cooling effect as a full-sized air conditioner, you would probably tell me that the sun cooked my brains. But as an energy engineer, I just look at the numbers, stop the sun coming in and see how much less heat that is for a specific window. Right now, YouTube is flooded with videos telling you how to use these space blankets to survive a freezing winter, but almost nobody is talking about the missed opportunity of cheap heat protection also during a trip, and also how you can use it in the wrong way. Let's now look at the science of how this pocket-sized sheet can drop your energy bills today and increase your comfort. I am Norbert, energy engineer. In this video number 150, you will discover a dirt cheap defense against the heat wave. It's a surprise that YouTube videos don't talk about such an obvious solution. And in the meantime, the sales of the air conditioners skyrocket. And what about the people that can't afford that? It's an investment, but it is also extra bills. But then, everybody knows these thermal blankets of $1, used for refugees, rescuing operations, and it is all to fight against the cold. However, the silver side is 90 to 97% reflective against the sun. And you can imagine why I think this is useful. And then you have 1.5 square meters of such a surface for so little money. It is the first thing to consider before buying an air conditioner. Keeping out of the window the sunshine that corresponds to 3 sheets of Mylar, that corresponds with about 4 kilowatt of continuous heat flow. That's one strong air conditioner that's working all the time. So, who said that I cooked my brains? If you like this piece of information that nobody is talking about, support me with a like, subscribe, and share this with people that need it. Especially with your older neighbor that needs it in this time. They are at risk. You can also support me by taking 10, 25 or more of those blankets at Amazon and enjoy the quantity discount. Of course, you can also protect your living space with a special film that is available for your window. That's of course very professional. An external film that you put at the outside of the window that will last for about 5 years. But it is expensive. And in this video I am also talking with less wealthy persons that have serious problems paying their energy bills. Energy poverty in the United States affects about 16% of all the people. And I know this sheet of Mylar in front of the window is not so beautiful, but it's 30 times as cheap compared to those special films. And you can take it away when the sun is less strong, or in the afternoon you can take it away and put it at the west side of your house. But don't put this sheet at the internal side of the window, because that can lead to thermal stress on the window, or worse. At the end of the video I give you a list of 10 summer applications for this miracle material, also called space blanket and developed by NASA. You will also see a table with comparison of the silver and the gold side of this sheet. And one application that I want to show before leaving you to this bonus is to protect the human body when you are outside. I live in Italy and often see news on the TV with tourists walking in hot city centers, and then I think, how can they do it? This small package that fits into your pocket would save you from all that solar radiation. I admit, if you do that in August in Venice, people will tell you that Carnival is in another month. But if it is really hot, they, the people of Venice, will understand that you are the smart guy. Unless you wrap it all around you, blocking the awesome, smart cooling mechanism of the body, evaporation of sweat. You must reflect the sun, not block the air circulation around your body. See also the list of 10 applications in the bonus. Stay cool, drink enough water, and I wish you good energy. And stay now with me, because now is the bonus.